Houston Desperados. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Watson. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Cochran. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
These niggas
Throughout
sad,
the game,
boy.
we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue. Explosive runs.
Pick a
runs
play,
of 20
Obama
yards
ass
or
nigga.
more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready. 56. Check 56. Dan. He's crashing. He's checking crack. Leo. Jump. He's coming. Double up. Protein spill. Fair. Check 99. Jump.
Now they try the right side here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Alert 3. Deuce.
They'll look to throw here. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On first down, Harris. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
That 19. Tap. 31. 31. Slam.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. They come out here in the eye. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll come out in the pistol. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Man, listen. If the season canceled,
the offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
The season
down 2 touchdowns early.
Y'all can hear me?
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense.
If the season canceled is canceled, he keep the same lot player. Y'all making this shit too damn difficult.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Oh,
First
boy.
quarter, and now he already has
Whatever,
2
man.
interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him,
Man, ain't no damn win.
the captain say, pick me up, my man.
Wow.
Help me out.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 28.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Right here. Line up. Check 52, 55. Switch gears. Check 55.
They'll run on first down. It's Harris, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now it's Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Watson now to throw. It's brought in by Harris.
Man, come on, Gambler.
He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a handoff working right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after 1.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Get that ball. Take 4. Slam. Hey, lock it. Put up.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. 8-3. Bravo.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
42 to the mark. Ready? 42 to the mark. Man, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
They're going to look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. DeForest Buckner make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Watson.
Oh, my fucking God.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they can't bring him down. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. Five yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Watch the whip. Check out Henry. Rush in. Rush in. Hard. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Mike, 30.
On 1st down, it's Harris. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Watson. Flushed out right. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Quentin Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation.
Man, come on, bro.
You did, but let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, stand up.
Check 26.
2nd and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 42. The interception. They just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
After the interception, here's Watson. His throw caught right around the 6.
Man, these motherfuckers don't want to fucking
And he
play,
is
huh?
in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 21 yards away, as his guys continue to pour it on. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at at the line, ready for their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And
I guess, man.
Got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then gets it with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Redskins.
That's correct. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Protect.
What up?
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's got some space here. A big play there.
How the fuck it got 2 seconds left?
42 yards. Shot before the break. Watson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Man, ain't that good, bro.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of
I threw
kickstarts them.
3 picks on messing around on the phone on that in the whatchamacallit. So he just not gonna fucking block him?
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit
Like he getting walked right into like throwing lanes.
Right there. 54, Mike. I don't think you got it, son.
On 3rd down, Marsh. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Whatever,
Picked
man.
off around the 37.
Come on, just.
And the return
The
will
fuck is
stop
y'all
right
doing?
around the 25. And give him
The safety got 4 interceptions, bro.
in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal.
Rush coming, and he's
Ain't none of that working.
So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
To try again after the sack. Watson, he gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go down at the 28.
Come on, bro.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Check 25, check 25. Under 10, under 10, 10. Alert, alert. Get wide.
From the gun, here's Watson. And the throw there.
Fuck you think that's sweet?
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And
right.
This is 4th down. They got the
running full speed downhill too, like.
After, and that forces him to settle for 3, and it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Solid return, pretty good field
like
position.
we ain't accomplished shit.
32-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
He's not going to get me. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Let's go tight end. Let's go right here now. You go tight. You got tight. Go tight. Bill. Twist. Go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Marsh. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. With his 16th touchdown of the
They tried to cheese and let him dive and catch an interception behind it. Like, come on, bro.
Touchdown was for all the fantasy people out there.
You done made my receiver not jump on 2 interceptions.
But some points were scored, and maybe some of the people at home are really excited to get those.
Point after, up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4.
What the fuck is that?
Return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Got defense. defense. Here we go. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. 24. Back. Alert. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Undercrush. Let's go.
He wipes out.
Come on, man, what's your gimmicky offense?
Run to get it back to 2nd and 7.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation.
What?
We're not really focused on it.
And
wow, bro.
Up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes
wow.
to go now in the 3rd.
Let's go, T. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Mike 35. Alert. Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Check. Lucky. Shit. That's Fox.
Watson just beating the play clock.
What is you doing? Get out of here. Punt the ball.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Where the whole quarter went, man?
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. He'll field this at the 5. Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back.
Why is he back here?
Will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass from...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
I don't know what you're doing out here, quarterback.
Not a great start.
Really don't know what you was doing on that play.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Looking to throw. Marsh. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
What's sad is just I know this man think he's like really doing something right now.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back now in Austin. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Whatever,
right
man.
Now, that's a defeated team out.
Whatever.
I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Returning it is Moore.
Come on, bro.
62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
What?
Throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
So, Jamal, you're not going to cover your man? Wow.
45
Good
yards.
game, bro. Good game. Wow.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
Come here, bro.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points.
Stop saving it, bro. Like,
got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Here we go. Mike 54. Mike 54. You can't block me. You can't block me.
To throw on 2nd down, Marsh. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from Harm.
how none of y'all get open?
Now it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Marsh. And he comes back with one complete.
I just say y'all gonna make the dude where he's not even gonna
He takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Oh shit.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Marsh. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
If you get your hands on the ball, you got to catch the ball,
But
bro.
he couldn't reel it in.
This
Okay.
defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Rock it. Check.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
Man, catch the ball, man.
Call, and it's 3rd down.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just
It
say,
don't make
let's
sense.
move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
Check 43.
Guard. Clear.
He'll look to throw.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, y'all get out the game. Neither one of y'all could throw the ball today? Okay.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen.
The hell is not 8-2, bro?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, it's Harris. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
You've been getting animations all game, bro. Like,
throwing on third down, Watson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check three.
They'll run it now.
Come on, bro.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
yeah, he been chewing the clock all game.
50 seconds left to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Watson. And he will find his man on the outside.
Who the fuck is this tight end, bro?
It's going the other way.
I don't know.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Hey, Orbit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game.
I had the speed burst to catch it, though. But, like, I don't know why he got...
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick.
I juked the other dude, though. The dude on the right. Like, I juked in between them. But that... I don't know why that corner started running so slow. Oh, fuck. Damn.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up. out by the hands team.
I was trying to kick it on the other side of him.
Football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Wow.
I'm still waiting to see that number.
Wow.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but
they ain't come to play today. Like Jamal Adams doing stupid shit all game.
I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
Come on, bro.
1978.
Stop fucking motion hiking.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop.
That's how he scored his first touchdown. Motion hike. 70-yard touchdown run.
Watson off play action. He wants it all for the end zone.
Look at this.
Got his man, and it's
Look at my man didn't cover it. Wow.
in for the score. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Nope. And what you talking about? And stay in your lane. I got the elite running back. I can run with either Jalen Sanders or the rookie, McFarland.
At the 45. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
Why? That would have been a catch if he grabbed him.
Yes, they did.
So it'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Hey! Get it.
They'll look to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep.
Look how they let. Come on, Madden, bro.
Read it well and it's picked. And a short
Come on,
return
Madden, bro.
to the 6-yard
So he get beat. And my DB can't jump. My receiver can't jump.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games.
He wasn't a linebacker. That's a safety.